Sports Club. It's day one of the first test of the Osaka Batteries present service tyres. Zimbabwe versus Pakistan side. Abdullah Shafiq, big change in that setup. Azhar Ali, of course.
His bat as long as it is required, followed by left-arm spinner Noman Ali, and the pace attack, and once again consistent. Zimbabwe in this umpiring fraternity, Tino.
Langton Rusere in the test match. Ball one. And what a beauty! That is a beautiful delivery. Langton Rusere is questioned first ball in test match cricket. And I think he's made a good decision.
Like a mountain to climb.
Kevin Kasuza stuck on the crease a little bit. Bat slightly angled, and it's just rolled off the face and gone into the solid. Got the bat in the position he wants to.
Order.
Streaky from Masaure. Let's soften the hands as that ball was leaving him outside the off stump. You get
Nearly bringing the ball back into the stumps. So not only that there was runs for Musakanda, he's off the mark. Good connection for the right-handed batsman. A huge chase for Fawad Alam. They're coming back for the third run as well. It should be a confidence boost. Babar Azam in the first slip. Fahim Ashraf in the third slip as well. So the tails are up for Pakistan. They are trying everything. They have the advantage, obviously. Both the batsmen wanted to bat first. Too full and not too short as well. Bringing it back towards the right hand. They can get a good start. They can certainly pose a challenge.
Now that's better. And look at the result. 4 runs straight back past the bowler. 6 overs gone. Oh, bit of extra bounce. He was looking to leave that, Musakanda. But the result is a good one. Right smile on the face. Gets his first boundary.
That's good one.
Talented Fawad Alam. Imran Butt, top order.
And good questions by the bowlers so far this morning. A little bit straighter. Oof, that'll have the bowler interested if there's not too much assistance off the deck.
That's the one. Fawn for the batsman when something's shaping away. Edge taken. Bit of extra bounce as well. He was in good position to cover the line of the ball, but then that extra bit of bounce probably did him. 65 being his highest, it's just been dismissed. This is how he lost his wicket, trying to push hard.
It's a trouble that you can get into. As you have a big appeal, umpire Maria Rasmus. Oh, brilliantly done in the outfield. Look at him going big today. That's what he'd be thinking.
Go!
got it in him. He's awarded the opportunity. Just a bit of spin into the attack. Left arm spin from Noman Ali. He's also been in the circuit for a...
Pakistan just bowling. Not going to make rotation of strike easy. Asking the batter that if you want boundaries, you'll have to make a play. So far, right on the money. Just saying something brewing here. Zimbabwe not out there. Good appeal. Brendan Taylor choosing to go back to what looked like a foolish delivery. Ashraf just, as we've seen in the T20 cricket, it's got that one that comes back. Angles it in.
Noman.
In a way, salvage this session. By being in there.
So some fond memories, Tino, from that game when Pakistan was on the losing side, and quite a dramatic bowling continuing. Tino has a great story in himself.
Well, he's given that a bit of air, and Musakanda has given it more. He's picked this up beautifully. As Musakanda, first 6 of the Zimbabwean innings, and it takes...
Yes, Faheem Ashraf has that ability to surprise the batsman for this test match.
Will be outside the line of the off stump. And he fell out of favour for a little while. Nicely punched by Brendan Taylor. Yeah, I think all the Test Pakistan kept Zimbabwe very quiet. And he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Noman Ali has got that to go on with the arm. And just a bit of gap between bat and pad. And that bit of turn. That's the flight that you... Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe 30 for 3. Make that 30 for 4. It looks like Faheem Ashraf in the slip cordon, who's taken a good catch.
Kaya now facing these deliveries. Brendan Taylor in no control whatsoever. Joint winner in the domestic competition.
Drives. Thickish outside edge for Kaya, but he saw the length that he was given and took advantage of it. First runs in. Oh, outside edge. And disappointment for Noman Ali. It looks like it may have just gone into the left hand.
That's in the air, but it'll be safe. I think he got into good position pretty early. Read the length very well. Nice looking shot from Roy.
Yeah, I think he's decided that
Game.
I think it's you're actually right there.
In Abu Dhabi. Slight misfield, nice crisp shot.
It's the time when I think creators are created, isn't it? Because this is the perfect place to get yourself a really, really big score, because essentially they've got a day and a half to bat, don't they? A day and a half to bat from here. Debutants in this team today. Two debutants for Zimbabwe today.
50.
And he also bowls well, consistently with the old ball at the end of an end. Just a little bit too straight and too full. Roy Kaya is onto it. Just that little punch down the ground from Milton Shumba for 4. He's starting to look like he's settling into the work here as Zimbabwe bring up 5th. Oh, that's a good ball. It looks like Roy Kaya has caught that up quite high on the bat. A very good way to do it. And then putting away every bad ball whenever it comes.
Just passes through that vacant slip cordon. In fact, the gully area for a boundary. Then you go at it. Good Yorker on that occasion. So what I like about these two is this, and this partnership has done well. Will give some confidence to Zimbabwe.
Takes his time to get going. He's 16 not out. 27 balls. Now look for 2. We'll come back comfortably, Roy Kaya. And the other thing I would assume would be, you guys have looked good.
Nice looking drive. Very well played. Might not go to the boundary, but we'll get them a couple here. Again, it shows the way they're
Possible. Yeah, this is a better stroke. He's just closed the face on that a little bit to make sure that it goes to the left of the man at a wideish mid-off, Azhar Ali. And that's certainly a much better connection than a couple of balls turned away. I'll come back to that, Sikanda. This is a really nice stroke from Milton Shumba. He's turning the face on that, and it just runs into the boundary, backward of square on the onside. So I'm expecting to face when I go out there. Start again. Oh, that looks good. The umpire thinks otherwise. Kaya survives, but
72 for 4.
Across the country.
Beats the fielder at backward point. More runs here. That's good running. 3. That would be interesting.
It looks like that's in Mtarazi Falls. We'll come back to that because Kaya has played a nice sweep shot backward of square. Got himself another boundary. Roy Kaya. But since the lunch break, that ball almost as straight as a ruler.
Times have changed, haven't they? With the new SOPs in place.
That is a beautiful stroke. You talked about the length being pulled back because he had played a couple of good drives 2 overs ago. This time overpitched again. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Trying to fire it down the legs, slightly quicker than usual from Noman. So fancy their chances to wrap things up. Edged, and as it dropped. PakvsZam again. This is the second time. First off Noman Ali's delivery, and now here in first.
One of those fielders there. Cracked away. I talked about him playing the sweep and the slog sweep well. And this is another example of it.
Yeah, the actions do suggest the keeper sensed it. There, the Gueleg. No, run out chance here. Oh, it's close. We're going upstairs. What was that? The striker had no intention of running.
This looks good for Pakistan. Roika here gets a bottom edge on that sweep shot. And Milton Shumba has taken off straight.
Once again, looking to rotate strike.
The width was not there, but played with perfection. Roika way too close to his body, but rocked onto the back foot, use of wrist, and earned a boundary for himself.
Decides to go downtown on this one. Finds that vacant area. And, that's one way to transfer pressure onto the bowler. Done the ball before, and this time deciding if it's the same sort of flight. A couple of close calls, haven't referred one as of yet, and it's been the right call every time. That's well bowled, just nibbling away at that off stump. Just think that something's happening. I must say I noticed, Akilbar, just off air, that the ball's been getting to Hassan Ali a lot. And
limited exposure. Beautiful shot into the gap for 4 runs, and with this comes up the 100 for Zimbabwe. They are trying to find their way back into the game, and what a way to reach 100. This partnership. While swing, there's a man out there, Fahim Ashraf.
Couple that odd one has been a bit short, and you could argue that it is because of that front arm not working so much.
Yeah, center the single to end the over.
Can just make you feel a bit more settled and confident out there. As we speak about the short ball, it does make a big difference.
Like Saklan Mushtaq, Mohammad Yusuf, he spent a lot of time with them, so I'm sure he's got the tricks of the trade.
A normal mid-wicket with a cow in for the release, and that's nicely worked around the corner. Might be a couple. That's exactly what Chakaba would like. He'd like a bit of a release, try and score. I think the game plan here for
the attack so far bowled brilliantly. A couple of maidens for him, 2 wickets. Started off from the far end, which happens to be the
trying to extract a bit of reverse swing, no doubt. That's just a little bit wider, well put away by Kaya, and that might just reach a boundary, or will it not? Great effort in the outfield, chasing in pairs. That's well done. Yep, Kaya, man in form.
Brilliant shot, giving full face of the bat, but well fielded as well. Good cricket all around. Shaheen Shah Afridi throwing himself. Just a single given.
Wonderful feeling. Oh, just finds the outside edge of the bat again.
30-run partnership so far from Roy Kaya and Regis Chakava. Good use to the feet from Roy Kaya. Yes, he does, and he's been. I like the fact that he's looking to take the attack. It's important that he try and get the initiative.
Recognizable bats, that you'd say. 2 good Yorkers. He might not get a boundary on that, but I was just mentioning that how we've seen Yahya look so good when he's playing the pull shot, whether it's the spinners or the quick.
Every single time he gives the ball a little bit of air, you see some turn there. It's a very good example of that. And Roy Kaya gets into a very good...
It's become a part of that, and he's done well, 19 of 30. Trying to slog that, pitching outside leg.
Ball away and towards that first slip region. And you've got to really be very careful and very good judge.
Nice short ball, sharp right. Oh, nicely set him up and given. Took a little while, the umpire, but then ruled it in the favor of the bowler. So nicely setting it up. First 3 deliveries, short balls, and then
Tulipano was at the crease because of this magic delivery to get rid of a wild.
Tulipano on strike. And gets runs off the spinner at pace as well. Gone. Wicket number 7, and the best man to have to take catches in the slip is Imran Butt. Trying to drive through the line and getting a few today. Good ball first up to a new batsman. He manages to get bat onto it. In fact, gets 4. The idea was right, to bowl another Yorker to a fresh batsman. It was a bit...
Well, we're throughout the day. Full and straight from Shaheen Shah. Bowled him. Wicket number 50 in Test match cricket for Shaheen Shah Afridi. He reaches that feat in his 60th.